Okay, so today we're going to take a deep dive into truths for today. And, I was reading this thing and it really got me thinking about how much of an impact we can actually have even when we feel like we don't have much to give,
Yeah.
So it starts off with this kind of crazy scenario, right? It says, you're supposed to feed 5,000 people.
Oh, wow.
But you've basically got nothing. You've got like a lunchbox.
Yeah, essentially a lunchbox worth of stuff right off the bat. That's about way more than just like the food,
Exactly.
It's making us think about how resourceful we can be, even when we're starting with so little.
Absolutely. And that's where they bring in that story about the kid with the 5 loaves and 2 fish.
Right.
I mean, can you imagine that? Like, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're probably hungry yourself.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's this massive crowd.
Right.
Are you really going to share?
Yeah. Are you going to be the one to step up?
Yeah.
But he does.
Yeah, he does.
And that's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
It's not just like a nice thing that he did right.
Right.
It becomes a powerful symbol of how these small actions, when they're part of something much bigger, they can multiply their impact,
Okay, but here's the part that I just couldn't wrap my head around.
Okay.
It says that not only did everyone eat, but there were leftovers.
Whoa.
Like abundance, not scarcity.
Right.
How is that even possible?
But this is where Truths for Today gets super cool. I think it's pointing to this much bigger idea here.
Okay.
Sharing doesn't always mean you end up with less.
Yeah.
Sometimes it actually creates more.
Yeah.
Think about it when you're generous with what you have.
Right.
Other people are often inspired to be generous too.
That's true.
And it creates this ripple effect that can actually benefit everyone.
Yeah, totally.
Like in behavioral science, they call this reciprocal altruism.
Okay.
The idea that giving can actually benefit the giver in the long run.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of ripples,
the
source goes on to talk about
what
it calls the lesson atmosphere. And it's all about these things like kindness, sharing your talents, sharing your time,
your resources.
Yeah.
And it speaks directly to the reader too,
It does.
It asks, what do you have that could make a difference? Even if it seems small.
Right.
Like maybe you're really good at coding.
Yeah.
And you could teach someone the basics.
Totally.
Or maybe you're just a good listener.
Right.
And someone in your life really needs that right now.
It's funny you're saying that.
Yeah.
Because the other day I was having just a terrible day.
Oh, no.
Like super stressed out. And this barista, complete stranger, just gave me this genuine smile and said, hang in there. And it might sound cheesy, but it totally like shifted my whole mood.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's like we forget how powerful these small interactions can be.
Totally.
The combined effect of these little acts of generosity, it can really create this much more positive and supportive environment for everyone.
So we're not just talking about like
right.
literal loaves and fishes here, right?
Oh, no.
This is like a whole mindset shift.
Yeah, it's about a change in perspective.
Exactly. And I love how the source ends.
Yeah.
By asking us,
uh-huh.
if you were that kid,
yeah,
what would you offer to share?
Right.
And what might happen because of it?
It really makes you think, huh?
Oh, yeah, big time. So the big takeaway from Truths for Today is don't underestimate how much of a difference you can make, even with the smallest of contributions.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
I hope everyone listening got something out of it.
Yeah, me too.
It was fun.
It's great chatting with you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.